15-year-old Liam was always quick to argue with his parents. He felt they did not understand him, always nagging about homework, chores, and his friends. His frustration often led to yelling matches, with slammed doors and hurtful words echoing through their small home. One Friday evening, after a particularly heated argument over his grades, Liam stormed out of the house. "You don't get it," he shouted at his mother, ignoring the sadness in her eyes. "You're ruining my life." He spent hours wandering the streets, venting to his friends about how unfair his parents were. They agreed with him. What teenager wouldn't? But as the night grew colder, his friends went home, leaving Liam to walk back alone. When he returned, the house was eerily quiet. His father was in the living room, staring at his phone with a somber expression. "What's wrong?" Liam asked, his tone softer than before. His father sighed deeply. "Your mum isn't feeling well. She's lying down." Liam felt a pang of guilt. His mother's health had been fragile since her surgery a year ago, but he rarely thought about it in the heat of his anger. Quietly, he went to her room and peeked inside. She was asleep, her face pale, her breathing shallow. That night, Liam couldn't sleep. Memories of his mother caring for him flooded his mind. He realized how much she did for him, despite her struggles, and how little he appreciated it. The next morning, Liam got up early and cleaned the kitchen, something his mother usually did. He even made breakfast, though the eggs were slightly burnt. When his parents came downstairs, they were surprised. "What's all this?" his mother asked, her voice still weak. I'm sorry," Liam mumbled, looking down. "For yelling at you. For everything. I shouldn't have said those things." His mother smiled faintly, her eyes glistening. "Thank you, Liam. That means a lot." From that day on, Liam made an effort to be more understanding. He still had moments of frustration. It was hard to change overnight. He thought twice before speaking harshly. He helped more around the house, spent time with his parents, and began to see them not as obstacles but as people who loved him deeply. In the end, Liam learned that respect wasn't just about obedience, it was about appreciating those who cared for him and showing them the kindness they deserved. And though his parents never asked for perfection, his efforts were enough to mend the bonds he had once taken for granted.